Hello, Biology 190 online students. Welcome to this biological science lecture. This is an introduction for you, an overview of the class. Okay, I think you're going to like it. The textbook is by Eric Simon, and it's called Biology: The Core. And unfortunately, the bookstore didn't have it listed. It showed that the course didn't have a book, but that is the book, and I had several communications to present the book, and in the syllabus it has specific information relative to the publisher and ISBN. Okay, the class is going to be broken up into like 5 chunks of sorts, with about 2 chapters with each segment. In the overview and the diagram for the course, it shows the relationship of the different topics to each other. As is true in all courses, you start off with general information and information about chemistry. And then after that, then you move to cells, and then you move to DNA and genes, heredity. And this time we're going to have the human body as a major feature, and then we're going to wrap up, hopefully as time permits, with an ecological consideration. So I think you're going to like it. I have a lot of learning resources that I'm going to provide for you, and I'm going to try to stay with you and walk you through the course. Navigation is key, and once you learn where things are, then I think you're not going to have a problem. In fact, just this afternoon I was over in another building, a new education nursing building, and I ran into a student I had last semester, and I asked her how did she do. She said she got a B+ in my laboratory course, and she said she really liked the way the course was set up, better than her other online courses. So once she found out the different icons and where things were, she said it was pretty snappy. There are going to be, again, a lot of nice learning resources. So some students initially looked at that as, OMG, another thing this guy wants me to do, but it's really not like that. These resources are there to help you. So what you do is get a cappuccino, sit back and just enjoy them. And what you will do is, like you look at television or go to a movie, they will enhance your understanding, and you will do quite well. You're going to take some quizzes, you're going to have a test. All of those will be open book, and you'll get, say, maybe 4 attempts, okay? At least, so you can take it over. That's not trying to give you anything, but it fits into what's called mastery learning. That means you take something, and if you don't do too well, go back and study and try it again. And then if you want to not do as well as you had thought, then study and come back and do it again. And every time you go through those iterations, hopefully you are learning, as opposed to you took it and, oh man, I made a 50, so next time I need to make a 90 so that I can have a 70 average. So we don't do it that way, okay? The quizzes and exams are time limited, but you have adequate time, and you have to study and prepare for them. Also, you're going to have what's called portfolio activities. I will post activities that you will do. The instructions will be clear, and you will do it and then turn it in. And as you do the activities, they will help you learn the course content, okay? Some of the activities will have you conducting surveys, interacting with others. It's means of engaging you with the course information. There will be a site on the course site for it where you will submit your completed journals. I think we call it portfolio journals. So what happens is you do the first activity, you write it up, turn it in, stick it in your journal on Blackboard. Then next time, do your next one, cut and paste, add it to the first one, submit it. So now you're submitting 1 and 2. And when you do 3, you'll be submitting 1, 2, and 3. And by this process, by the time you get to the end of the semester, you would have a completed portfolio with the submission of your very last activity. I will provide a cover page, a contents table, template, and a reading prompt so that you can write an introductory paragraph. Okay, students say they really like it. I use what's hot, what's in the news. I use National Public Radio a lot as a source. Here in Tidewater, it's 89.5 HRV. And since you're in class and busy, you can't hear it, you can go online and hear shows that occurred during the day that you would have missed due to, you know, other obligations that you have. So I think you're going to like it. I enjoy working with the class. You start off telling us something about yourself, and that helps us to kind of get to know each other. And strange as it seems, last semester, by using this at a much more advanced manner, I actually got to know my online students better than I knew my face-to-face students, because I show up in class, we kind of conduct class and then leave. But through this discussion board, we get to really know each other and can deal with questions. Also, there's an Ask the Professor section on the menu. That's where you should post your questions. I will start looking at that faithfully, because a question that you have, somebody else may have also, and I'll answer it, and then globally everybody can see it. In some cases, I'll answer questions by using the announcements. I'll say, hey, here's a question that a student asked, and I'll provide it. Okay, so I'll try to keep in communication, and we'll have a great time, and you're going to do well. As I tell students, if you pass your classes, you will pass this class. And if you are not in the habit of passing your classes, I say let's use this as your first opportunity to get back on track. Okay? All right. Enjoy and contact me anytime. Physically, I'm in 101A in the Wood Science Building, and stop by anytime and we can talk and try some things. I also have an Adobe virtual meeting room where we can meet and discuss things. Okay, so I'll give you information about that. It's really, really simple. Look into VoiceThread. If you don't use it, that's a way that you can conduct an activity like your portfolio activity, and you can provide a narration of it. So look into VoiceThread. Okay, all right, thanks and goodbye.